Hello friends, welcome back to another Wordy Wednesday. We are here again to play some more Word-a-Tro. How did we fare last time? Last time we smashed the easy mode. Exciting times, but also stressful times, in that it means that now we need to move up to medium mode, which means we start with less energy. We have more rounds to get through. We still get the same rewards back. I'm a bit anxious about this. Maybe it will give us new and different boons. I don't know. Only way to find out is to dive in. Always seems to start with 16, which is good, because at least it's consistent and it gives me something to aim for. I suppose, again, in Ballatro, obvious comparison, you do always start with the same score in the first ante, and you know the scores remain the same that you need to achieve, don't they? So, what have we got here today? Immediately I look at these and see nothing. Which is like not great. Not a great start. We've got the word ropey, which might be appropriate. So one thing we learned last time was that words that you don't necessarily think are words are actually words and count. So there is that to bear in mind. But I don't want to have to spend half the video and half the playthrough going backwards and forwards to the word checking thing to test out different combinations of letters, because that's a bit dull to watch, I think, isn't it? You might argue that it's dull to watch generally. I don't know. That's a you decision, not a me decision. But me testing out a bunch of words in the what's it thing in the background, probably not that exciting. We're here for the thrill of not knowing what's about to happen. So here we can play... can we play gauging? That's a word, isn't it? Spelled like that. It doesn't have a U in it, does it? No. I guess we'll find out. I may do a very small test offline, just to deliberately put in a wrong word and see what it does. If it tells you that you can't play it, then that's fine. But if it lets you play it and then goes, it's not going to score anything because it's not a real word, that's a bit more concerning for me, personally. Right. Letters kept in hand gain 2 points for each word. Okay. Add a multi-value equivalent to the number of re-rolls. Currently 3. Oh, so that's discouraging you from using re-rolls, which might be okay. You just play shorter words, but they've got more multi on them. And then the halves it if this is longer than 4 letters thing. I'm going to go with this one. This feels like something I would like to try. Blessed Q. Ooh, but we can't use it because we don't... Although, literally at the end of the last episode I said about how there's the whole Scrabble dictionary of... Daft words is a bit judgmental sounding, but like unexpected tiny words that you can use in Scrabble to sneak it. If you had a Q, you could put it just next to somebody else's I and you would score 11 plus whatever bonuses. I feel like that's probably going to apply here too. We're going to find out now. Although it won't... Oh, it won't let me... Maybe this is the answer of how we know whether it'll let you play words or not. So we cannot play this. It won't let me. It just will refuse us to acknowledge that this is a word. So at least that answers that question, which is annoying because I was very much hoping to do the sneaky person trick there. But alas, we can't. So I guess instead... It does at least mean that I don't have to go backwards and forwards to the... I don't know why I'm putting down here. It's not down here. It's this thing. It's down here on this screen. It still remembered the last one, which I had. So yeah, if I type in QI now, it does not think it's a word, even though Scrabble thinks it is. What's that about? Kinda don't want to use any rerolls because the multis are more important. We can play coop, which feels like a very sort of average word, but let's put it up there and just see what's left. I don't think Koopat is a word. No, so it turns grey, so that's good because that's an easy way of just double checking if it's actually a thing or not. I'm going to play Coop and just see 2 energy. It feels very, very risky already. 56, that's like less than half what I need. I still don't have a U. Ugh. But I do have a Z and a Q and a freaking B and an F. Not super helpful. We could play raise. R-A-Z-E. So 10. So it's 13 times 4. I don't think is enough, is it? What is 13 times 4 maths, people? 40. It's like 50. I think it's close, but it's not enough. It's certainly not 64. I don't think. So, in which case, we can get a D, maybe? I know this is taking that down, but can get a D, and that does do that as well. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't count that right, did I? It's 15 times 8. So 15 times 8 is surely enough. I feel like that's surely enough. Come on, shoddy maths skills. It was 15 times 10. because of the boon. I forgot to count the 2 from the boon in as well. God, it's stressful. It's like I only have 2 energy again now. Bloody hell. Multis when a vowel is triggered. I mean, we do. Most words have a vowel in, so yes, that does feel good and helpful. Still don't have a U. Again, like we almost managed to play Queen on the very first tutorial go, I think, if I remember rightly. How many U's are there? 4. It might come out if I get rid of... Again, this is affecting my multi as well, because it will take it down. So if I can't, if a U doesn't come out, so I can't play Queen, then we've got F-I-R-E-Y. Let me just check that. This is a word that I'm never entirely sure how you spell it, and I don't. Yeah, you. Oh, isn't fiery a word? Isn't fiery a word? I thought fiery was a word. Obviously not. Not in this universe. Okay, in which case I will get rid of that as well. Oh, you're not a U. We could spell beef. Oh, we could have put beefy if we'd kept the Y. No. God damn. But we really need to get... I mean, that's only got 1... It triggers it 1 more time. And it's tile. So based on where it is, it will trigger more. So we could do with it landing here, if possible. Oh, we can. We absolutely can. Look, it's going to trigger 1 more time. I have worked out how to play this game. Everything is good. Do wish I still had that Y, but what can you do? Did you just do something as well? So we're about just over halfway. Upgrades the tile by 3. They're all still 1 apart from this one, which I think maybe has started as 4. Maybe that was always 4. Should have paid more attention. This is a real put in this trigger it 1 more time on a Q, which is so dependent on, you know, the letter U, really. I think we're gonna have to like re-roll some stuff. If the worst comes to the worst, I can play Foal, F-O-A-L. But I really could do with playing the T. Oh, isn't folate? Hang on, isn't folate a vitamin? It only flipping is. And this triggers 1 more time. I just had a coughing fit in excitement. Kids, read about nutrition and biology and stuff. It's really useful if you're ever playing a word game. Excuse me, just had to cough there. I'd muted myself so as to not subject you to it. Let's watch this unfold, shall we? I like the noises. It's like simple, but it's effective. Hooray! Folate saved us. Look at these, two biology words. That's neat. Super neat. Okay, the hand capacity is increased. I mean, that's never not a bad thing, is it? No, the other way around. That's never not a good thing. Duh. Special letter at each letter draw. Adds a multi-value equivalent to the hand's letter with the lowest points value. That feels like too much like I'd have to engineer it to be what I need. I was going to take more letters, because more letters, more good, right? Although it does mean that we have to sort of almost lean backwards to visually squint it and try and make words out of it. The weird sorting is just so not helpful to me. So we've got the word reef, which is obvious but a bit basic. We've got... I mean, we've got four, we've got fire, we've got tire, I guess, in American. Oh, if we could just get a D, we would have tired. What do you do? Upgrade the tile. Let's try... Because if we get an S, we could also put tires. So at least then it gets this go. See, that's already a 4, which is great. So if we can get another 4, that would be super helpful. I don't want to get rid of this because I know as soon as I do, a Q will come out, and I will have been like, I could have used it, and now it's gone. God damn it. But which other one do we get rid of? If we got O and C, E. Word? No. Are you a word? No. You word? No. Tired. I would like to petition that tired should be a word. Can we put the T? Can we put the T at the end and put anything at the beginning? Oh, I'm not sure we can. I know I've got 2 turns, but I really need to make a big play on the first one to get us, you know, a good halfway up to here. If possible, because we don't have the boon that's making this easier this time, and also we're on medium, so like it's not going to be easier anyway, but the scores will all be the same. Ooh. Or do we just play tire and hope for the best? The M scores more, but that gets triggered twice, like both the thing and the letter get triggered twice. I mean, fire, obviously, also. Is it this? Yeah, this is where the maths is going to fail me. So is it better to have 4 points than one being triggered twice and this being triggered twice? I wonder if maybe it is. If I'm wrong, please feel free to tell me in the comments. I am not convinced that there is another word here. Fiery-o? No. Fiery-o? No. Just play the word, TC. Just play the word. Okay, 98. That is not the big score I was hoping for. And I still don't have a U to use in my Q. What do I have to do? I could have had quilt if I haven't got any wild cards either. And I'm gonna have to use another reroll. Right, let's knock these down a bit then. I would love to play quilt here, that would be amazing. And that as well, I guess. Go on then, what have you given me? Another O. Cool, great, helpful. No multis when a vowel is triggered. Yes, if I can get a 5-letter word, there are 3 4 mults in there. Can anybody see a 5-letter word in here? Because I can almost see the word worth, but we don't have an H. I mean, it's our last go. It's our kind of like Hail Mary throw here, isn't it? I mean, we could play male. We could play tail, but like, it's not really that cool, is it? We could play whale. But yeah. If an H comes out, we could play worth, and then we would get all 5 letters on here. Let's throw you in there. And you. What did you give me? Because you see, now I can't remember which ones are the new ones. Like, this is what it annoys me that it does that. But... Well, we didn't get the H we need to play worth, so that's fun. It would be great to have a T on one of the ones that's got 4. I'm just going to put, like, almost like placeholder letters in so that I can sort of work on rearranging them. I know this spells... I know we can spell agile, but it doesn't use the T. But maybe we just do spell agile. I'm not convinced it's going to score enough to get us like 322 points though. Because these are all fairly average looking letters. And it won't get triggered again. So yeah, so if I have to have that there, or there... Damn you, Q. If the Q hadn't been there all along, I would have played so much like different in the first bit. Because I wouldn't have been trying to engineer it and save that for if a U came out to go with it. It's suckered in all my attention and now I'm flailing because of it. Can't play Guilt because we don't have a U again. Otherwise that would have been quite good. Oh, can you not do that? That's annoying. It'd be really good if you could just drop them into whichever one you want. Like, I'm just hoping this might turn purple as I move things around. Are you... we've almost got lavatory, sort of. It's not quite, but... I mean, why is love it not a word? I don't want to put... I could put the R there. It won't trigger it more than once, but I don't really know what else we can do. Yeah, none of these save me if I think it was it the last run that we had? We saw a boon that would save you if you didn't have any energy left or something. I can't remember now if I took it or not, but oh, I think we're gonna have to do this, aren't we? It would be really good as well, and it's a new game, so obviously maybe this will happen in the future, but it would be amazing if, when I inevitably fail, which I'm probably about to do, it perhaps then gave me a screen that showed me the words I could have played that would have scored and how much, like, you know, from top to bottom. Because by doing that, I learn what words it accepts and it helps you feel like you're progressing personally with it more. I mean, maybe it will. We haven't actually failed yet to find out, so maybe it will do that. If it doesn't, and developers, if you ever watch this, that would be really, 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 really good if you could do that. Just show me what I could have made with what I've got here. I think we're gonna have to do this. Sorry, lovers. Yay! No. No, it just shows me what I played. Damn. Let's take my screenshots of my failure. First failure. Saddest times. Sad times. Oh dear. Well, it was always going to happen at some point because, you know, that's games, isn't it? And that's how games work. It wasn't even so much the medium difficulty that caught me out, although doubtless I would have got to... Hang on, I forgot what round we got up to. What round did we get up to there? Let's just open the screen. Oh, there's the screenshot. If you're interested in seeing what the screenshots look like, it's that. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds out of 10. So I'm not confident that I would have got a lot further because the numbers were big and I need to get more used to which boons work well together and stuff. I guess just get better at knowing words, really, which really pains me to say because, like I say, I do words as a day job. Admittedly, I'm not writing dictionaries or anything like that, so it's not like you would expect me to know every word that exists or whatever. I am still a bit peeved that QI didn't count when it apparently, as I've been told, does in Scrabble. I would be interested to know on what they have based the acceptable words list in this. Is it based on something official, like from the Scrabbling universe or whatever, or is it just kind of they've added in as many words as they think exist, because meeks was an acceptable word, meeks. And I'm trying to think of a scenario where you would say that, because meek is a descriptive word. Like, someone is meek, he was a meek person. It's not a verb, you don't meek around that I know of. He meeks on a Wednesday or whatever. So yeah, it would be really interesting to know what the behind the scenes word pile is based on. And like I said, also, it would be really, really good if it told you after you failed what you could have done. Although I suppose Balatro doesn't tell you that, but that's sort of different because there are like 150 jokers in Balatro, and it's such a complicated behind-the-scenes interplay of all those different factors. This is more about what I can see and identify within the letters, whereas in Balatro it's combining your combining your cards. Shocker. But the cards are always the cards. You know, the letters here are... I'm not describing this very well, but hopefully you get what I mean. Balatro doesn't show you what you could have played to have done better, but I feel like this sort of game is kind of ideal for doing that, to help you improve. So yeah, slightly sad that it doesn't include that, but never mind. Next time we'll try again to beat the medium challenge. I don't know long term whether it's just a case of you just pick a difficulty and play. I don't think you move up through any kind of offline rank or anything like that. Like Balatro, there's not more decks to unlock or difficulty stakes to unlock other than the 5 that you see on the start screen, you know, where you pick a difficulty. So yeah, I think it's just keep on having a crack at whichever one you feel like playing at the time more than anything, or do the daily challenge. And I don't know, maybe next time I will do the daily challenge for the video just to see what that's like, and that would be quite fun, maybe. Fun being a loosely defined term, but you know what I mean. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel inspired to maybe pick up a crossword or a word puzzle book or whatever. Keep the brain active, it's all good for you. I will be back again next time with either an attempt at the medium or an attempt at the daily challenge. We shall see. Either way, I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.